Hello, I'm John Miller, the Air Force Program Executive Officer and Director for Agile Combat Support. With more than 1,700 personnel in 8 geographically separated locations, working tirelessly and constantly scanning the Air Force Lifecycle Management Center environment to integrate center-level standard processes and cost-effective solutions, we maximize our efforts, ultimately providing the warfighter's edge. To accomplish our mission, the Agile Combat Support portfolio is organized into 7 major divisions. Our Right Pat Home, as we affectionately call it, our Acquisition Environmental and Industrial Facilities, Human Systems Division, and Simulators Division. We deliver Air Force uniforms, aircrew flight equipment, aeromedical devices, concurrent ground-based simulators to distributed mission operations, and even more. We also operate the Air Force Life Science Equipment Laboratory, which conducts POW MIA investigation identification. Our acquisition environmental team are landlords for the Air Force plants past and present. They also support the Air Force Lifecycle Management Program offices by addressing environmental safety and occupational health considerations. Our Robbins Home is where 3 more divisions are located: Automatic Test Systems, Electronic Warfare and Avionics, and Support Equipment and Vehicles. These 3 divisions support aerospace ground equipment and material handling equipment, including nuclear certified equipment, hush houses, MRAPs, and a wide range of automatic test equipment and multi-platform electronic warfare equipment. Rounding out these efforts is support to targeting, communications, navigation, and GPS user equipment. Our AFMETCAL home in Heath, Ohio is our 7th division, and it houses the Air Force Metrology Office. They operate and maintain precision measurement equipment labs to provide calibration and maintenance support for test, measurement, and diagnostic equipment. As you can see, our work spans the entire Air Force. From the time an airman enters basic training and puts on the uniform for the first time, to assisting the search for a fallen comrade, to sustaining, retiring, or disposing of weapon systems or support items, we literally touch every airman, every aircraft, every day. We have our Agile Combat Support team in the field. To begin with Cindy Evers to talk about Agile Combat Support source selections. Over to you, Cindy.
Thanks, Mr. Miller. Recently, we partnered with SAF-AQ and the University of Tennessee Center for Executive Education to closely look at the source selection process. We also conducted a value stream mapping event. These experiences helped us to better understand the process, and it was also a valuable team-building event. Value stream mapping showed that one of the biggest wastes in the process was rework. If the necessary requirements weren't properly defined from the start, rework could lead to the government receiving a lower quality proposal. We completed this streamlined source selection process in 226 days, a 38% reduction in work time from the original 365-day schedule. Now to talk about better buying power, let's go to Lisa Rice.
One of the tenets of Better Buying Power 2.0 is controlling lifecycle cost. That is why the Agile Combat Support Portfolio Execution Group has been hard at work in monitoring every dollar that comes through ACS, be it investment or sustainment. By using powerful applications like SMART, CCAR, and Executive CCAR, we can track and monitor risks, obligations and expenditures, and any problems encountered for every program and effort we have. With 444 programs currently reporting in SMART, the portfolio is one of the most diverse in the Air Force Lifecycle Management Center. If programs experience setbacks, we work with the team to develop a way forward or going green plan. Our focus and goals for 2014 is to get our programs 93% green overall, 90% of our programs green for schedule, and 90% mapped from CCAR to SMART. Now we send it over to Adam to talk about small business.
Within the Air Force, we've thrived from the innovations and ideas gleaned from small businesses. We never know where the next game changer will come from, but there's a good chance it might be from small business. We've increased our Agile Combat Support focus on better small business participations. We've implemented processes to identify work suitable for small businesses, and we track progress at the divisional level. These processes ensure we are using the model to the fullest extent. Our acquisition teams have responded. As a directorate, we have consistently surpassed our small business goals. In FY12, we ended at 10.5%. In FY13, we jumped to almost 12.5%. Mr. Miller, this year we're on track to keep that upward trend.
That's awesome, Adam. And great work by the team. Wilbur Wright once said, "I feel about the airplane much as I do in regard to fire. That is, I regret all the terrible damage caused by fire, but I think it is good for the human race that someone discovered how to start fires, and that it is possible to put fire to thousands of important uses." Today, the men and women of the Air Force Lifecycle Management Center and of Agile Combat Support must strive for the same innovation and progress as we develop our weapon systems and accompanying mission support equipment. In Agile Combat Support, we deliver our capabilities in line with the Air Force Lifecycle Management Center's fundamental tenets, emphasizing speed with discipline, ensuring unity of purpose, and instilling trust and confidence. So the next time you see an airman put on their helmet or enter a simulator, remember you are seeing Agile Combat Support in action. Should your travels lead you to Wright-Patt, Robins, or Hill Air Force Base, or Heath, Ohio, remember that the warriors of Agile Combat Support are hard at work. A visit to Aberdeen Proving Ground in Maryland, the Defense Logistics Agency in Philadelphia, or any of our other Air Force locations is no different. Most importantly, take a minute to remember what the warriors of Agile Combat Support deliver for your Air Force. We have responsibility that literally affects every airman, every aircraft, every day. Perhaps as you drive by any of our locations, you can even hear the ACS rally cry, "We are Agile Combat Support."